Good morning, my friends. This is Tanya at Sidegigcrafts. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I am so excited that you're here, so happy that you're here. I hope that you will find something that you enjoy and hit that like and subscribe button and become part of my YouTube family. You guys, today we are doing I started a new journal last night. So Beatty and Karamia have started a open collaboration, and it's about vintage patterns, and I apologize at the moment I forgot to look at the hashtag, but I'll make sure to put it in the description box. So go check out their channels. You can jump in and play. They've got, I think there's another week of it, or possibly two. I'm late to the game. I'm so sorry, ladies. But I wanted to support, and I've been wanting to do this for so long that I got out some of my vintage patterns and started working on it last night. Turned off the camera, started just having some fun, and look what I have come up with. So I have made a cover. I used the pattern cover as the cover for my journal, and I used this quilt that I found at a thrift store and cut it and sewn around it, and I have cut it to fit so that it's going to make a foldable journal. It's going to make a soft cover, and I really am excited about this because if the thicker my journal gets, this will be lapped over, and it won't be quite as much lapped over, but I can make this thing grow as much as we want to. So it can be big and fat, or it can be skinny, but it's going to be nice, and knowing me, it's going to be big and fat. So this is my journal cover, and I've sewn all the way around the picture. I put some background paper behind it. I kind of distressed that a bit, make it look like it's old, like the pattern piece. I love this. I love this so much. And then use this older blanket as well. And I have more of that blanket, so I could make another one. And along with that, I have made some journaling cards. And I use the tissue on there over some stamped, actually stamps on some of this paper, so you can kind of see the design a little bit through there. You can see the 12 that I stamped on there, and then this is the piece that folds over the envelope for the pattern, so I use that as well. Made a pocket and another pocket, so those are all pattern pieces. We're going to need to decorate these. Started some belly bands. I haven't finished with those. I want to put some decorative stuff on here, but then I want to sew it. Also, we've got a tag and another pocket, and I'll need to stitch around this one as well. So I'm off to a good start. I thought today we would make a few more. I'll show you how to decoupage the pattern pieces onto the card, and make a pocket or two, because not only do I have this pattern, I've got several more to do. So I pulled these out of my collection. I'd like to make this one. I won't be using the same fabric though. And then this one. I thought this would be cute for Christmas, wouldn't it? That'd be a cute Christmas journal. And this one. And there was one more. Maybe I put that one back. I don't think so. I think I have it out. There it is. There it is. This is the next one I want to do. I love, love, love this one. Look how sweet they are. But I thought even if I don't use these for journal covers, they'd be cute to embellish the inside of a journal. I have so many, you guys. I've got a whole tub full of these old patterns, and it's time to use them. They'll never be sewn with again. I feel guilty because I'm cutting them, but nobody's ever going to sew these things again. Let's give them a new use, a new something to make somebody smile. So that is what I want to do with that. And you know, as I'm sitting here talking about that and I'm looking at this little candy box, I'm thinking to myself, what fun would it be to make a tiny one and use this as the front page, but then have a picture. I'm going to work with this and come back to you on that one. I'm going to think about that a little bit. So let's make some tags and things out of this paper that we've got, this tissue, and make something fun with it. So I've actually got my card stuck right here, which I didn't realize I did, but that's amazing and wonderful. Let's just make a master board out of it, and then we'll cut it. So we don't have to do each one individually, but you can't, because I've already used up my scraps. I already pulled them out of my scrap box and used all the ones that were cut. So we're going to make a masterboard out of this, and we're going to cut it up and do fun things with it. So let's just start there. So let's look at this tissue. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to do it in one fell swoop. Why tear it up into pieces when it's all in one piece? We can always tear up pieces to put over it to make it more interesting. Let's just do that. So I'm going to spread this out. Now if I had grandbabies and stuff already, you guys, I'd probably be saving a few of these patterns and making them some things, but I don't. But I don't. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm sure I can find more patterns when that time comes. Some of these patterns, I found a pattern in the box last night and showed it to Josie. It was a pattern from when I was in junior high. It was an outfit that I made myself. So I was sewing my own clothes by the age of junior high. Whatever age that is these days, I don't know. So it's been a long time. In fact, they didn't make me take home ec because I was already doing all those things. They were like, you could teach the teachers things. And I'm like, well, you know. So they didn't even make me take those classes. I didn't have the fake baby to take home. I didn't take a cooking class. I did do sewing, and partially just because I wanted to. And let's see what else. I did take an art class, of course. I had to. Well, I wanted to, but that was a prerequisite to graduate. And I had to take something. I mean, in junior high, I had to take some classes to take up my day, right? So I did take art. What did we do in art? We did calligraphy, which I'm not very good at. I was better then. Of course, practice makes perfect. And, you know, they had us practicing every day, all day, or all class anyway. And so I got pretty good at that then. So I kind of know the rules, but I haven't even tried in years. But that was fun. And we did pottery. Oops, I could have just glued that over. Oh well. We did pottery, we did macrame. What else? Actually, I had a spot on this side that needed to be covered. Let's put this right here. And yes, I'm using a glue stick. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Somebody's got to use that glue stick. It's not going to use itself. All right. And I can't think. What else did we do? Of course we did, I think we did watercolor. I think we did some, I feel like we did some painting, but I can't remember what. I know we did drawing. We had to draw the fruit bowl. I don't remember what else. We did color theory. It doesn't make me a pro at any of it. But it was practice. I feel like back when they do those classes, it's more like, you know, find something that you enjoy. It's not necessarily, hey, you gotta master this. But just something to teach you about the subject. Which I thought was pretty cool. Being that my kids aren't in school anymore, I don't know how much of that they still do, but I would hope they would do some. Ooh, there's not much left in there. Hey, hey, I used up a supply. That's wonderful. I think I have more glue sticks in the office. They probably need to be used. I wonder if I have more in here. I don't know if I have more in here, though. We might be done glue sticking today. Which would, you know, not be bad for me. I don't prefer the glue stick, but I'm using it today. And let's see. Put a few more things on here. I think we could. See if I've got any smaller pieces that we could Oh, look, there's something. There's something. We could put that there. Let's see if I can carefully glue stick this one. Just that piece. I could use Mod Podge, but that just takes forever to dry. That's not fun for videos. It's like watching glue dry. Did you guys take art classes too? If so, tell me about your favorite ones. What subject did you enjoy the most? We had I don't know which one I enjoyed the most. That's a tough question, but I enjoyed so many of them. I'm just gonna put this on here just because it needs to go somewhere. I think it just helped me with my appreciation for art and artists and such. Because it's a lot. Okay, there's one. Use that one. And I'm just using some of these smaller pieces to just fill in some of these blank spots, because when we cut this up, it's going to look pretty bare if there's nothing there, right? So just using some of those to layer over. And then we can... I want to put this on a piece after it's been cut. I want to wait on that. Alright, so I think let's trim this up. Actually, I don't need to trim it without weight. Let's trim it this way. This side is folded over, so this side is flat straight. Let's just put this under the trimmer. Oop, some of that tissue didn't cut. I need to get into the paper, actually. Past the tissue. A little gluey, and that's okay. And I have to go a little further to get that paper. Okay, so let's throw that away. Need that. And then let's cut this into tag size shapes. So this is going to be, let's see, I want to do, I like my 2.5 inch tags, at least approximate. And then this one's going to be 3.5 almost. I'll just cut this one in half for journal spot, or for journal cards. So that's about 8, so about 4 inches. So just over 4 inches and a half. So we'll use those for journaling. Now these are going to be too tall. So what I'm thinking, they're going to be about 8, so about 4 inches tall. Which is about right. It sure doesn't look like 4 inches to me, but maybe 5. Let's do a couple 5-inchers, and then that's going to shorten some sides, but that's okay too. We can use those pieces for something else, or even shorter tags. That works too. All right, so let's do that. There's one. Now, what I did with the other ones, I don't want to be too wet yet. Let's see if I can still run around them. Oh, I can. Good. Good, good, good. Just think it makes a softer feeling item there. We're going to put some lined paper on the back of some of these as well, so that it's easier to write on them. You guys know I loved my craft lined paper. There we go. Alright, so we've got this masterboard done and cut. Excellent. Empty that. And so next I want to I love them. I really do. I love them. These are great. Okay, so I think what I want to do is take this. I'm going to use this one. Pick one that this will look great on, like this one maybe. Finish up this glue stick. I don't want to waste it. It goes up on the glass. That's awesome. Whoop. I think it's about finished. Just glue that there. Fold it over. There we go. And then I can take the scissors and just trim that corner around. And that's done. Might need a little more glue under there. Let's see. I may need to use my liquid glue because I don't think I'm going to be able to get much out of this anymore as I'm tearing it, but that's okay too. It's part of the journey for this piece of paper. It's so fragile already. And I can sew on that to make it better too, or to fix it, help fix it. I'm going to throw this glue stick away. Let me see if I have another here. I don't think I do. And that's okay if I don't, because I have plenty of liquid. I do have plenty of liquid. Okay, so we're going to use liquid glue for the rest. Now, that's okay. I feel like, no, I only have 2 of those. I only cut up 2 pattern books so far, so I only have 2 of those. I've used both of them, so that's fine. That is fine. I have this strip. Should we put this strip on something? I'm just going to use stuff here from my desk and make it pretty. Looking for my liquid glue, which I moved off my desk because I was using glue stick. That's why. So let's just put a stripe. Might be clogged. Yeah, I just started crafting last night. I was like watching a video, and I really wanted to do this vintage pattern thing with the ladies, my friends at Caramia's Corner and BB's Closet Creations, and I wanted to support their thing. I've been wanting to do it, and I don't know, I've been distracted. I can't make an excuse. I feel really bad that I've missed it, but we're getting some done today, and for that I'm grateful. Ooh, I don't even want to put paper over that side, but I think I'm going to, because I want to be, well, no, maybe we'll just leave this one. I'll put some other decorative stuff on here instead of making it a writing space on the back. We'll just make it a fun tag. I think that'll be perfect. And then we can put this on some of these other ones too. Ooh, you know what'd be cute? Let's put some page instructions on some of these. How about, should I put the pictures on it, the pattern pictures, or I can put the written. Here, I think this will tear really easily, just like that. It's just that old. And I think we're going to put this aside. We're going to tear this one. I think I'm going to hold on to this one for something special. And then I think, like, we could put part of this. Where's that ruler? There's my ruler. I want that blue stripe on there. And we'll put this blue stripe on there. And this one as well. I'm going to hold on to this little piece because it'd be perfect for collage, for something. And if we do something like this, keep that blue on there, and then put this over it, would be really cute. Let's do it. I have some die cuts and things that y'all have sent me that are in the sewing theme too, that I will add into here as decorative stuff. But I need to find it. It's all put away right now. And I didn't get into those things before I started. So, as I'm working on this, you'll see that those things coming out too. But I've got a journey on these because I've got several that I'd like to make. And I'd like to make them all at the same time. I think they'd be fun to have ready for Christmas. And have them completed for Christmas. Whether I put them in my Etsy or what have you, or gift them, I'm not sure, but I think that's my goal. We can even let's put this one on here. Or, nah, put it on one of these other ones. Maybe here. Don't want to waste it. So it's a great little piece of paper right there. And will this fit all the way across? No. But you know what I can do is put this, ooh, you know, oh, I don't want to cover that up. Put it at the bottom and we can put a sentiment on it. Just a tiny piece there. We'll put it over to the side. There. I like that. That's pretty. I'm sure we'll add more. I'll be adding lots of these, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not totally decorating them up today because I want to get out some of that other stuff. Should put one of these on there? Why not? Tear that one again. And again. Save that one. Ooh, this one's too tall. That won't work. But it'll work over here. There. That one there, I feel like that just kind of cuts in too much to that. Put it here. You could put it, just put it up in this corner. These patterns were, well, this particular pattern, well, I don't know which one I'm using actually, but the pattern that I put on the front of this book, let's see, which one was it? This is one that came, I think this one came from my grandmother. Did you guys see the price on that? 50 cents. 50 cents. I think my grandma made these for us granddaughters or something. I feel like it might have been this dress, though, that she made. I'm not certain, but 50 cents? My goodness, you can't get a pattern for that these days, can you? Not even online. You might be able to get something online. I don't know. What do I know? I haven't looked for pattern. Well, that's not true. I bought a doll pattern a while back. But I think I paid about 10 bucks for it. Super cute doll pattern too. I think I got an apron pattern too from Etsy. I don't remember if I made it though. I didn't make the well, I made a doll apron. That could have been what I got. I don't know. Because I got the doll and I got the apron around the same time. But I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was going to make my mom an apron, but she said she didn't wear them anymore when she cooked for her catering. I thought, you know, she's so hard to do things for sometimes. She has what she needs. Okay. I tried to send her some things for her dog. No, no, no. Okay. I think I want to put some more pattern on this one. Kind of go over. This one's ripped up already, so let's try to use this piece maybe. It was scored, so this pattern has been definitely used. Oh, that's right, I don't have any more glue stick. Oh, shoot. I wonder how this will do. Think it'll be alright? I mean, it'll work. That's not what I mean. But how squishy will it be? Okay, that'll work. Poor Gretchen, you guys, my doggie is miserable. The kids took her to the dog park the other day, and she is so, I'm assuming she's sore, that she hurt her back or something. I'm going to probably, if it lasts too much longer, I'm going to take her to the vet, but she is not herself, poor thing. Her happy-go-lucky little self, I think her back is hurting her. They said that she ran and played with all the big dogs. She's paying for it, little old lady. I feel bad for her. I know how it feels. So she's just kind of laying here, hanging out. She's got her bone next to her. She's not really interested, but she's got it next to her. Just in case, huh, Gretchen? Just in case you got your bone. Poor thing. Alright, so this is just, we're just adding some pieces and decorative elements here. We're going to be adding more. Oops, there's more tissue. We're going to be adding a whole lot more to these later. I even have, Chloe and Matthew gave me some ladies that are right here. Let's get them out. I want to add these too, but I think I want to figure out how to add some color to them. So we'll be adding these and probably some trim. But these ladies are so cool. Now, these were a gift, so I don't know where they came from. Oh, actually they're off-white. They might be perfect even as they are. They're just kind of different. There's some kids, which is perfect because these are children's patterns that I picked. So, aren't these cool? But I still thought they might be fun to color. Maybe we'll try coloring one today. Maybe in some soft colors and see how they work out. But I thought those were neat. We could probably add some of those in there. I kind of like her right there. And then we'll put some paper on the back side for journaling. Should I try colored pencils? I don't know if I want to use marker. I feel like colored pencil might be nice because it would be a little more soft. Now, remind me, where did I put my colored pencils? Remind me. Colored pencils. When I redid my desk, I thought I put them here. I put them in a place that would make them easier to get to. Those are markers. Those are markers. These are rubber stamps. They're right here in the bottom, of course, because I use them the least. I use them the least, and that's why I put them in the bottom drawer, which makes complete sense to me. Just, sometimes forget. let's use this color. Oh yeah, I think this is what I want to do because it's subtle. Just some subtle color in there. The paper has a texture too, so it's that's kind of cool. Just kind of put some shading on there. Just a little. Not that you'll be able to tell, but I'm trying. We'll give her a little color in her cheeks. Just a little extra pink. Not that you'll be able to tell. It's subtle. It works though. Do I like that just as it is, or should I color her dress? Let's do her belt in a navy blue or dark blue, just for fun, just to kind of match that. And then we'll leave her dress alone. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, now what I also want to do is I kind of want to go ahead and distress the edges just a little bit and see how that works. So if I like the way this one turns out, then I'll do the others similarly. Otherwise I'll have to perfect my skills a little better. Yeah. I think that's nice. It'll help outline it on the paper. So let's go, I'm going to go back really quick and we're going to also distress these edges. So, or I'll just do the one I'm working on at the time. It doesn't have to go through a whole pile because you guys will get bored and go away, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to be here and join in and have fun with me. Yeah, that's what I want. So let's have some fun with it. Get this side too. I know I don't want to sit for 10 minutes watching somebody put ink on paper, so, or not this way anyway. Show me the ink on your paper, but not just distressing. Okay, so these are going to be, I'm going to be sewing around each one of these. So I'm going to lift her up just a little bit so that she doesn't get sewn on, because I don't want her to be sewn on. And I feel like she's going to need something in the back. What do you guys think needs to go back there? Probably like flowers or something. Maybe, probably some die cut. Oh, you know what? I have, what are these? Maybe something fun here. These are on my desk. Look at these. These could be cool. Ooh, there's a game changer right there. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. I like it. I'm doing that. We're going to put this on there. Kind of an artistic feel. Can you guys hear the water in my... I have a fish tank sitting near me. My fish isn't in it right now because, sadly enough, he got fin rot. So he's in the kitchen being medicated and quarantined. And so the only thing this tank has in it is plants and maybe a snail or two. But the water has dropped, and the water is just kind of coming out slowly in the filter. And it just sounds like a leaky faucet. I kind of like it, but I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I like that. And then I'm thinking to put this one here somewhere, just as a little decorative element. I don't want it to get sewn though, so I'm going to have to keep it further away from the edge. We're going to distress this one. Very, very cool. I have to look in that cup and see what else I've got hiding in there. There might be more. I'm going to lightly go over this too. Just like that. And I'll put her over. Very, very cool. What do you guys think? There's one. I like it. I like that a lot. So that's going to be a little, oops, I'm going to tip her back a little bit more. Oof, stuck it on too far. Let's try that again. Stick this up this way. And we're going to put some journaling paper back on this side. So we just need a small piece. And that paper is right here. And we will go ahead and tear that. Whoop. Well, that's not helpful. Just need a small piece. That'll work. I know that covers up that simplicity, but oh well. I try not to cover that stuff up, but kind of hard. All right, there's one. I love this. And then I'll definitely sew around the outside and put it in the journal. So there's that one. Should we do another? Let's do a child on this one. Let's use the same, let's kind of use the same format. I don't think I have another one of those little cardboard round pieces, and that's okay. We'll do this one. It'll be different. Well, I have a white one there. Let's see what else I've got. I might have something similar. Doesn't have to be same. Okay, put this one here. Let's see, I've got one of these. Got one of these. We could use a colorful one. I can still distress it and kind of tone it down a little bit. Possibility there. I've got, what else in this cup? What else do I have in this cup? A little car. That's not going to work. Oh, I do have another cardboard one. Or craft paper one, whatever. Cardstock. I do. Let's use this one. Just to make it similar to the other. Stick that down. I don't care if that's sticking out because I'm going to put the person, the little cut out over. Oh, she's cute. Look at that. She's all stylish. I like her. I like her personality. Can you guys see that? She's cute. Let's do her dress in the navy blue. She's holding her hand like a little princess walking along. I love it. You could use Tim Holtz dolls for these. You could use, whatever you have. Maybe magazine images. That would be fun. Or cut out other pattern pieces. Or pattern designs like the covers. You could use the fronts of the patterns. Shade it in just a little bit. A little darker where the shadows would be. Super cute. And then her face. Let's give her a little bit lighter complexion there. A little pink on her cheeks. Not that you'd notice. It's one of those details that'll be subtle, but it's there. All right, so we'll do that. Yeah, she's cute. Oh, I love that. We're going to move her up enough that she won't get sewn onto the card. She'll just be glued there. And I forgot to distress her. Darn it. Let's get a little bit. Just a little bit. Doesn't need much. Yep, she's super cute. And then I forgot to distress the card itself, so let's do that too. And then I'm going to have to start finding some pages for this because I thought I had some that I wanted to use and they were just totally wrong. That was not, they weren't what I was thinking they were. I think I'm going to go through my scrapbook papers and see what I can pull out. I think that would be a really great idea. Use some of those up because I think I probably have something that'll work, at least in part. Alright, and then let's put some scrapbook paper, or the lined paper on the back of this one too. This will be good once it's torn, I think. Hold it down correctly and it will tear. There we go. And let's tear it there. That's okay. That's okay. It's a collage for a reason. Still adds interest. There. There's another journaling card. That's awesome. Look at those. They're so cute. I am having fun. Okay, way too much fun over here. Way too much fun. All right, what else can we do? Let's do I have a little? How big is this one? Man, that's cute too. Gosh. I love this one. Kind of like her better on there. What can I put behind her? Anything? Do I have something fun? Not ice cream, that's silly. Green. We could put some green behind there. What else? These were gifted to me, and I am so excited about them. Here's a off color. What's this? I don't remember. What is in this darling little envelope? Coffee cups, picture frames. Ooh, picture frame. Not coffee cups, probably. There's another picture frame. Yes. What else is in here? Anything? Ice cream. Those I'll hold on to. Cars. No. No cars. I kind of like this green one here. And we can always add, I'm planning on adding trim to some of these too. We can always do that. So that's always an option at any point in time. And washi tape, all the fun things. So what color should we make her? If her little background is green, you know, it'd be cute too, is do this. What color should she be? What color should her dress be? Maybe a pink? Should we do a pink? What do you think? Maybe? We could do that. And then for trim and such, I can use a color that would go with their dress. Like maybe it's something that they're going to make. Maybe this is like a drawing for the dress. And the fabric or the lace or trim that I use is maybe a sample that they would use on the dress. Does that make sense? Maybe. Put some pink up in here on her headband. Her big old bow cap thing. Whatever it's called, I don't know. And let's put some darker pink. Shading. That's cute. I like that. And then we'll do her face and her hands. And her little legs. This pattern paper is like blowing all around my desk. Keeps blowing on the floor. I'm going to have to clean up. It's kind of funny. She's cute. Alright, we're going to do that. This one's kind of simple. This is, you know. She's a cutie. I love pink and turquoise together too, so that works out. More ink on here. I think I've used it up. And a little on her. This way. That one might get sewn on because it's a little close to the edge, but that's okay. almost ATC card size, is it? 2.5 by, it actually is, well, it's just shy of an ATC. Cute. I'm sure I'll add more to that, but I'm not going to put paper on the back side of this one. I think this one will be more of a tag that will go into something. I'll be able to use a piece of fabric to fold over and make a tab with that so that you can pull it out of the pocket. Should we do one more? So we've got all these others. Let's do this one. Let's do this one because we've got this on the side. That's a little bit different than the ones we've done so far. And we could potentially use one of these large Polaroids. I kind of like this one because it goes with the other one. And we could potentially put this one with it. And then I think we need a lady on this one. I think we need, ooh, she's stylish. Or, let's see what else we've got. She's wearing pants, a pantsuit. She's cute. Kind of like her. Those are two contenders. Ooh, she's fun. Okay, but not the kids. No. I like that one. Ooh, I think this is the one. I think this is the one without having to look further. Let's do this one. I'm not going to use pink on hers though. I'm going to use, what color should we do her dress? We could do a turquoise. We could do let's do similar colors to frame.